All right, it's time for an update video on the babies, the kittens, and how they're doing. They are all doing really well. You can see they're out here checking things out. They're very playful, sweet little kittens. They just all woke up from a nap here late this evening, and I brought them into a separate room. I've got a box that came with some package this week, and so we've cut some holes in it, and they've been running in and out of that box playing. This little toy here is kind of new to them as well, so they're kind of getting used to that toy and playing with it and running through the little crinkly tube. Right now we're all fascinated with the stick toys because that's what we do. So I will kind of pull all the babies out so you can see them here. Let's look here. So this is my little girl. This is David's little girl. Come here. Hold on. This is David's little girl, our brown spotted little girl. Very pretty little girl. She is a little bit smaller. She's actually the smallest in the litter if you take a look at her. Just a little bit smaller than her other sisters. Come here, but not too much. You can see there. But she's my little miss. So our little, very spunky little girl. That's David's little girl. Let's see here. This is Snowbell. This is Robin's little girl. Give me Miss Snowbell. There's Miss Snowbell. She's licking and biting me. So Miss Snowbell, the sweet little girl, all into everything. She's extremely playful. And then I've got Joseph's little boy here. So this is our fella in the litter, and he is by far the biggest. Hold on. He's after the toy. And you can see his markings there. Big, handsome fella. Yeah. Goodness. And then our other little girl over here, she is available. She's a little mink snow spotted kitten as well. And she's a beautiful little girl. Come here. Once she comes back this way, we'll pull her out and look at her again. What are we doing? Oh, he says, goodness, this one's retractable. So that's fun. Let's look at everybody's faces. So there's Snowbell. And David's little girl. And there's Joseph's little boy. Oh, you got it. You got it. I'm gonna run away with it. Definitely a big hit. So when you take your kitten home and your kitten's adjusting to your new home, new house, new smells, new sounds, I do recommend starting off with them in one specific room. They're hearing my ice maker. I hear with one specific room with all their things in it. So, you know, their litter box, their food, their water. Make sure it's a kitten safe room. There's nothing they can get into trouble with in there. And just have them in that room initially until they're getting used to the sounds and smells of your home, that they're coming out and playing and loving on you. And a good way to do that in there and bond with your kitten is get like a stick toy, like a wand toy, and you're gonna see they come out and they want to play and they want to meander around and bite on it and everything, and and they should warm up very quickly. Yeah. Goodness gracious. I will say they are teething. Even when you take them home at that age, they still are getting new teeth. So even just like human children, their little teeth will fall out and they get big teeth. So they will continue to teeth for quite some time and want to chew on things. So there's something to be aware of, that you can get little ones that are wanting to chew on stuff. Baby. This is David's little girl right here. She's going to come snuggle up in my lap. Hey, puppy. You a sweet girl. Usually I have it where they can run under my legs. But I didn't have shoes on in here, and I tucked a blanket around my feet because every once in a while one of these little boogers wants to run by and nip my toe. And so, and it's not a gentle nip. When they play with me, You'll see that is very gentle. She's licking me, and she'll kind of put her teeth on me. It's like that. She's not biting down. Every now and then they get really wound up. They're running, playing with each other. And for whatever reason, my sock-covered toe, it tends to be a target. And it's not one specific kitten. It's really any of them will run by and nip my toe. And so I've learned to keep my toes put up so that I don't get bit on the toe. Yeah. Goodness. Oh, aren't you cute? What are you doing? But they are all doing really well, and like I said, they are completely weaned from their mommy, so their mommy is no longer with them. We've separated them from mom, and they're completely litter box trained, and so we're waiting till their spay and neuter days that will be coming up here pretty soon. But they are doing really well, and they'll be going home soon. Yeah. Oh. Come on. Come on, buddy. Come here. Come here. Come here, buddy. Here he comes. They're still not quite sure what to think of all the crinkling noise from this new toy. But usually I just gave this to them yesterday, but they've had limited exposure with it. I don't leave them in there with it unsupervised because they will warm up to it quickly and pretty quickly destroy it. It's not a real heavy duty toy. It was something I got for like $8 or something at Walmart. Yeah. All right. But honestly, something like this, a box that you cut some holes in, they just have the best time with this box. There's little holes where they can stick their paws out and slap at each other, and there's another little in and out hole on the other side, and they have had the best fun running in and out and playing with this box. And so, so that was a very, you know, something to do with your boxes here at the holidays. All right. And those are our little ones. And they are all doing really well. All right, let's see you. Come here. I want to see your face. Come here. I want everybody to look up. Come here. Here we go. Goodness gracious. All right. Oh.